Okay, I'm almost there. Weird place for headquarters, though. There's a lot of public buildings around here. Though, I guess it's not as busy at night. Okay. Okay. Here we are? A public library? What in the world? Okay. 3 possibilities. There's more to the library than meets the eye. This is a trap. Or I'm going to be murdered by a very literate killer. Let's see.
Lyssa Nox?
Huh?
Nice to finally meet you. You seem confused.
Yeah. You're a member of,
The Serpents Hand? I am, yes. You may call me KP.
Huh. KP. Like Kim Possible?
I suppose so, if you'd like to think of it like that. We're very secretive of our members' names. It helps protect us from the Foundation and the Global Occult Coalition and any other adversarial groups.
Makes sense. I gotta ask, though, if secrecy is so important, why locate yourselves in a public library?
Oh, this is merely one of the entrances. Follow me, and I'll show you the real headquarters.
All right. Alrighty. Still not fully ruling out the potentially getting murdered thing just yet, but as strange as the situation is, I don't really feel like I'm in danger right now. Weird.
This is part of the fun.
Secret passageway hidden in a bookshelf. Classic.
We thought so. Come inside.
Holy shit. This place. It's huge. Floor to ceiling bookshelves, things seemingly shifting and moving around. And I can't see the opposite wall from here. It's like it goes on forever. There's no way this is in a public library. It's too big, which means this is a pocket dimension.
Correct. Welcome to the Wanderer's Library. It contains every book that has ever been or will be written. An infinite font of knowledge.
That's incredible. Oh my god.
I must ask, what made you eventually decide to come? We didn't expect you immediately, of course, but we weren't sure if you'd actually come either. We know a lot, but we don't know everything.
There's a little boy who needs my help. I need information. And potentially a jailbreak.
Interesting. Elaborate.
They call him SCP-2241 at the Foundation. Cameron. He's just a kid with powers who wants to be a superhero. And Valdez, he's been slowly trying to turn him into a weapon. They're putting him in situations where he needs to hurt people, even kill them. And I know that it's probably eating away at him. Hell, they want to chip him like a dog at the end of the week. Except it's worse because they want to put it in his brain. I can't let them do that. I already helped them manipulate him and keep him contained because I don't know. I wasn't supposed to get attached, but I did. He was just supposed to be another subject to study, but he's not. He's a good kid. And I'm not going to let Valdez or anyone else destroy the sweet boy that he is. He's a child, not a soldier or a weapon.
I see. It's a truly admirable cause. We'd be more than willing to help. He could be safe here in the library. You both could. Only members know the entrances. There's only been a few instances of the library being breached, but we have protocols in place for that.
Really? Thank you. That sounds more secure than most Foundation facilities, honestly. I'm in. What do I need to do?
We can plan as we go. Your enthusiasm is encouraging, though. You know, we've been wanting to reach out to you for quite a while.
You have? For how long?
Since the incident in the New York woods. The incident involving the anomalous creature the Foundation has still failed to find again, or identify.
Ah. Wait, how do you know about that?
Like I said, we don't know everything, but we do know quite a lot. But I assure you, we never had any ill intent towards you. We never could find a good time to reach out, especially when you joined the Foundation so soon after your encounter. We started researching the creature soon after we heard about the incident.
You have?
Indeed. Part of the reason it's so hard to identify is because it's actually 2 creatures, not 1. They hunt as a pair, primarily in heavily wooded areas. We only know of the pair that attacked you and your friend, but it's theorized there may be more around the Appalachia area, at the very least. They're hard to research because we have to do so from a distance, however we can. We can't do it in person for the same reason the Foundation hasn't been able to learn anything despite sending multiple teams to attempt to identify and capture them. They're such effective killers. There's only ever been 1 person who's survived an attack in the likely decades of their hunts.
Me.
It's a miracle, really, to get away with only the scars.
Yeah. I guess getting weird looks in public and having issues in my shoulder is better than dying a horrible death. In your research on the creatures and the incident in New York, did you find out what happened to Carter?
The friend you were with that night.
Yeah.
The creatures don't often leave much of their victims' bodies other than some blood and ripped clothing, like what happened with your friend. Another reason they're so effective. I'm sorry.
Fuck. I knew. Deep down, I knew. But they never found a body, so there was a small part of me hoped that there was a small chance that he was still alive. I knew it was dumb, but I had to hold on to something. I guess it's good to have some sort of closure, though.
You blame yourself for his death.
How could I not? It was my idea to go camping. It was my idea to wander off the path and away from the main campsite. If I hadn't been so stupid, he'd still be here.
You had no way of knowing. Your friend wouldn't blame you, would he?
Probably not. But he's not here anymore.
Would he want you to be angry at yourself after all these years? I'm sure we can talk more about this later. If you'd really like to join our research on these creatures, that is an option that is available to you. In the meantime, though, let's focus on rescuing the little hero in the Foundation's custody. Sound like a plan?
Absolutely. We have until the end of the week.
Are you truly willing to go against the Foundation?
A little while ago, I would have hesitated. Part of me is still uncertain. I can't help but think of Drew. He's probably better off without me getting him in trouble, though. And Newbie. They're past their probation and don't need me anymore either. I know they'll both understand, even though they probably won't be able to show it. I hate putting them in that position, but I can't just stand by and let them do this to Cam. That kid deserves so much better than this. I don't want to hurt anyone unless absolutely necessary, but yeah. Yeah, I am. Let's do this.
That sounds perfectly doable. Let's get started then. Welcome, Lyssa Nox, to the Serpent's Hand.